Hey everybody, and I am back with your girl Angie, of course. So this episode, which makes episode 5, called I'm Exposed. And the reason why I feel like I want to talk about that is because recently every time I upload a video while I'm actually on camera, I have makeup on. And it's normal, and usually YouTubers do this all the time. Before they start to upload and edit their videos, they have to do their skincare routine and then, prep themselves to put makeup on and put setting spray. And sometimes there are videos where they do makeup tutorials, show you how they be creative with their makeup and stuff like that. To be very honest with you guys, when I first, ever be on YouTube for the first time, I was 100% natural. I didn't have no facial makeup, meaning I didn't have any foundation, concealer. That's how flawless and beautiful my face was, that's why I think I still kept the link of where you guys could see how I was. That's when I was still a teenager, I was 17 at the time, and that's how I looked ever since. And the only thing I ever wore in my videos was just lip gloss, but now as I got older, I basically have facial scars, and I hidden them with, concealer or foundation, whatever helps me to hide them. If you ever check out in my previous video, I think it says the products that I use, and I put a parentheses story time. Yes, that shows an example of me hiding, or people like to say catfishing, even though necessarily it's not catfishing, but so when you think about it, I was already been exposed before, but I'm just letting you know for people who haven't pay attention. But anyway, I'm glad, that I'm off camera. And I'm going to say this a million times before, because this is the happiest I've ever been. Being on camera is not 100% my thing. I love my voice to be heard at times, even though I don't necessarily like to listen to my own voice because it sounds horrible. And that is a fact. But if you was to meet me in person, you'd be like, wow, her voice sound, better. It's all soft. It's all, very a little probably medium toned or high tone. Yeah. But end of the day, I love myself. I appreciate the positive compliments that anyone out there give me. I just not trying to bring my own self-esteem down. I just being honest about how I'm feeling, how I look, and etc. I remember one of my podcast episode where I was talking about weight, and it was really true. I've really struggled with it since from a kid, and I just learned to just not let weight be on my mind, because if you ever want good advice, the best YouTuber to go and listen to is definitely Rich Lux. He has struggled with weight as well, and he put in the work in and made it worth it. Worth the fact that he feels great in himself. of going through this weight loss journey, and I was listening to, you know, how he felt about it, and I was like, girl, that's how it's supposed to be. For me, what motivates me to not have weight on my mind or thinking about I should weigh myself on the scale constantly is because I don't focus like, oh, am I gonna gain weight or am I gonna lose weight? No, none of those things. None of that was on my mind. All the thinking in my mind is doing the things I love to do. You know, you can't. That is the key. You cannot focus on like those kind of things. You know, you have to have that motivation where, okay, you know, I can do this. Like, there's nothing wrong to think about food, you know, because food is not just survival. Food is what gives you strength and what makes you feel like, yes, this is exactly how my body's supposed to feel. But at the same time, where you constantly be like, oh my God, my weight is an issue, and continue have that on your mind, that is called negativity. You have to like block that out. You know, you got to keep pushing yourself forward, you know. But mostly when I did my video, which now I remember which episode was, episode 3 from the podcast Rainbows and Unicorns by Angie, called Daisies Are Not Your Bullies, or Bullies Are Not Your Daisies, whatever the title might be is. It was not my body they were teasing me of, it was my face, you know, like the birthmark I was born with. Like, that is where bullying starts for me, you know. My best friend, she's technically white, and at first she wasn't bullied how I was bullied, but then over time, that same bully decided to bully her, and how he bullied her was because of her weight. Yeah, she was, you know, overweight than I was, and it was very scary, you know, very. But at the end of the day, you have to show yourself that self-love, the self-improvement. There's nothing wrong with loving yourself, and I'm going to say that plenty times. Always love yourself. And it's true, you have to love yourself before you can love anyone else. Because you're not going to understand what love is to you if you don't see it in yourself. Okay, so I said enough. Give this a like. And I'm waiting for your thoughts. Yeah, your thoughts. And